What's up guys, let's test out the new Ravensword Shadowlands game on my Nexus 4 and Sony Xperia Z. Now before I do this, there's a few things you should note. I am on a stock Google kernel here, but it is actually slightly modified in terms of its color calibration, but other than that, the performance should be pretty much stock Google kernel. I am running a custom ROM, so the performance may be slightly higher than your Nexus 4, but nonetheless. Sony Xperia Z over here is completely stock. So guys, I mentioned that I calibrated the Nexus 4 display. You'll see it pretty evidently in the video and in the game, but try not to judge the Sony Xperia Z screen too harshly based on this video, due to the fact that, like I said, I've calibrated this to a T. It's to my liking. Everything's really vibrant. It's a little bit unfair seeing as I haven't calibrated the Sony Xperia Z screen. So I'll just say it again, don't judge the Sony Xperia Z screen just on this video. So the beauty of having a rooted phone over here is that I can run FPS meter and actually get an accurate reading of the FPS. But yeah, nonetheless, guys, let's do it. Okay, guys, so here you go. It's loading up. You can see on the Nexus 4, I've got full screen mode. That's due to my custom ROM. I can disable the nav bar in certain apps. Can't do that on the Xperia Z because I haven't got a custom ROM on it. But yeah, let's do it. So we'll hit up new game here, and already you can see the difference in the color calibrations. We'll start these off so we can see the little demo thing. And try and check out performance as well. On the Nexus 4, we've got an FPS meter, but over on the Xperia Z, we're just going to have to see if there's any jittering or anything like that. Let's move on. No one wants to read. We just want to play. There we go. Okay. You can definitely see the difference in the color calibration. Very interestingly, the Nexus 4 does look to be lagging a little bit, whereas the Sony Xperia Z did seem to be smooth there. They are both running the S4 Pro. The Xperia Z is running a 1080p screen. But yeah, that's interesting. Slightly lower frame rates on the Nexus 4, it seems. No competition in color. The Nexus 4 just owns it in terms of color reproduction. We'll check out the Xperia Z's performance first. We'll zoom in here, guys. Okay. And we'll play it. So yeah, by the way, guys, if you want to get this game, you can get it in the links in my description. It is quite pricey. It's about $7 or £4.52 in the UK. But it's a cool game, you know. It's like Oblivion, if you've ever played Oblivion for PC or Xbox or whatever. Kind of cool, right? I don't know why we're in slow motion here, but we were. I think he was killing someone. Damn. So even though I don't have an FPS meter here, you can see the performance looks pretty damn good. No noticeable frame drops. If I pan around here, get rid of that, you can see that it's all pretty damn smooth. Can't really give you a number, but it definitely seems above 30 to me. We'll just run on here. Okay, we'll kill this thing and then we'll do the same bit of gameplay on the Nexus 4 and see what we think. Die, bitch. This giant troll's getting owned. You suck, giant troll. Okay, so it's dead. We're just going to hold it off there. Bring in the Nexus 4 over here. Hold on, I'm getting stabbed over here. What the hell's going on? Someone's hitting me. Piss off. Run away. Hide behind this. Okay, back over here. So again, you can see the difference in the color, but that's because I've calibrated the display over here. Just looks a hell of a lot better in my opinion. They are running the same graphics level. Stuff like the Nexus 7 with the Tegra 3 will run a higher graphics level. You get dynamic shadows and stuff like that. Kind of annoying considering these devices have better GPUs, but nonetheless, talk about that later. So as you'd expect, pretty similar really in terms of performance. They are both running the same CPU and GPU, so what do you expect, right? Let me try panning around here. I can't pan around quite as well as I was doing. There we go. It's doing it now. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty decent. You can see up here, we've actually got a frames per second meter up here, and it's around the 45s, 50s. So decent over here. Let's kill this troll thing. Slay the beast. It's not really a beast. Okay. I think there's a little video bit after this, so I'm going to try and link them up together and see if we can see any differences in performance there. Oh, he hit me, damn it. Okay, he's dead. So we'll run over here. Okay, so that's doing stuff now. We'll do that on the Xperia Z as well. We'll zoom out before I get shot in the face a few more times. So we're going to be a little bit behind on the Xperia Z because I didn't realise I was so far away, but nonetheless. As you'd expect, guys, both perform pretty damn well. I don't have a custom kernel on here. It is a stock Google kernel, so the performance is pretty much stock. I have noticed a few frame drops in the videos that I'm getting on the Nexus 4 that I'm not getting on the Xperia Z, which is kind of interesting. And this is the bit, guys, where you're going to have to make your character. So it's pretty much exactly like Oblivion. Kind of cool. A lot of cool features on this game. Loads of different things to do. You can see a little jittery frame rate there. So we'll see if that's the same on the Xperia Z now. Here we go. When it pans. Definitely not as jittery, I have to say. It's still not 100% smooth, but it definitely wasn't as jittery as the Nexus 4 there. So that is interesting, considering it has a 1080p display. It could also be something to do with my apps. I did clear out all the apps, guys, when I started this, but I have more apps on my Nexus 4, have less storage available. Maybe it has something to do with it, I don't know. But yeah, there it is, guys. That's I'm not going to play anymore, but that is the Ravensword Shadowlands game on the Nexus 4 and Sony Xperia Z. Peace out.